Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up, and welcome to Book Talk. Today I'm going to be talking about A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas. Woo! Finally read it! Finally read a new book! It took me like about a week and 6 days, but I read it! Yay! If you don't know what A Court of Thorns and Roses is, this is the first book of Sarah J Maas' new trilogy, and I just finished it like 10 minutes ago, and I'm just like, oh, I'm like so excited to talk about this because I've been wanting to talk about it for so long, and I just loved it so much. It was so good. It was so much fun. So much fun. I loved it so very much, and if you have not read it, it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it's about this girl named Farah, and she kills this wolf, and so these half-fae people show up, and they're like, you broke the treaty, so you have to come with us and live with us forever. So it's not that bad of a punishment, but she goes to the spring court, and she meets Lucien and Tamlin, and then all this stuff happens, and it's just, oh, it's mind-blowing, but it is so good. So if you have not read it and you don't want to be spoiled, I would leave now. So goodbye, not spoilers. Goodbye. Goodbye. Die. Nah. Don't we look like... I don't know what I was trying to do with my makeup. I guess I'm trying to make it look like I'm wearing a mask, but I feel like I kind of just came out of the battle, you know. I feel like I just came out of World War II. But, you know, who cares? I felt like, you know, black and red. I just wanted black and red makeup and a red shirt on, but, don't judge. So, Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't know what to talk about. This book was so good. Let me just say, I gave this book a 100% on GOODREADS because I couldn't give it like a 98 or 99 or anything less than 100 because it deserves a 100% because it was so good. And like, yes, I got mad at some points, but it was like, I got over it, and I was like, it just came all good again. Like, and so, it deserves a 100. If you read this, you know it deserves a 100%. So, and I gave it 5 stars at GOODREADS. Oh, and another thing, I'll leave a link down below to my Meeting Sarah J Maas vlog if you guys want to check that out, because this book is signed. You ready for this? You ready? Boom. Signed. What? So, let's talk. Let's talk characters. So, our main character, Farah, I love her. She is so awesome. Like, she's amazing. I love her so much. And I love her. Like, she's so much better than Selena, because Selena doesn't really know what she's doing, but Farah had her heart set on Tamlin, and I was like, you go, girl. You go get your man. Well, Selena, on the other hand, doesn't really know what she's doing. You know, she's stuck in a love square, octagon, triangle. I really don't know. There's so many people that like her. I just lost count. But, Farah's really cool. I really like her. And her background story is really sad. I wish the mom was alive. You know, I'm always that person to think, what if the mom is alive? Like, you know, because all parents die in books these days because of diseases, and then they come back. So I'm just like, maybe she will. But I don't think that's going to happen. But, you know, faith. But I doubt it. But, Farah's awesome. The beginning with the whole wolf thing. The wolf thing and the whole treaty thing. I mean, that was... It wasn't cheesy, but I was like, this is how she's getting to the spring court. Are you kidding me? When it could have been like so exciting. I was like, the whole book is just gonna be about this stupid treaty and her being at the spring court. Because she killed a wolf. Like, really, this is gonna be horrible. But it's not. It's not about the wolf thing. The whole wolf thing was a lie. There was no treaty, and I was like, really? Whoa, okay, this whole treaty thing, it was a lie. And how Tamlin has this curse, and they always send a wolf out, and they need someone to kill the wolf, because she has a heart of hate, and Farah has a heart of hate, and I was like, oh my gosh. I like that part, how it was all explained, how Alice, the servant, explained everything, and I don't like her. She was really mean to Farah, and I was like, stop it. You're the one who lied to her and didn't tell her anything. So, why? Just, I don't like that servant. Okay, let's talk about my favorite. My favorite was Tamlin, obviously, because Tamlin was awesome. Tamlin. I love him so much. oh my gosh, don't even get me started on how much I love him, because he's so great. I love him. He's just the way Sarah J Maas described him, about having like golden brown hair and these beautiful green eyes and, you know, muscles and a tan line. I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds like a blonde Percy Jackson, so almost, but hotter than Percy Jackson. Tamlin's probably one of the hottest fictional characters ever. And I was just like, oh my gosh, she's so hot. Then we got Lucen. I really did like Lucen. Lucen is so funny. He was the funny one, and I loved him. Other characters. I said I didn't like Alice. Oh my gosh. Farrah's family. I don't like her family at all. Like, I hated them all in the beginning, and I still do hate them, except for her two sisters. Well, I don't like them, but I don't hate them anymore. But I still don't like the dad. The dad just gets on my nerves. I was like, dude, this is why. I don't even know why I dislike him. He hasn't like done anything wrong, but I'm just like, I don't know. No, I don't like him. I don't know why, but I just don't. Okay, so plot. This whole Armesia chick, the queen of the High Queen, who lives under the mountain. I liked, this whole under the mountain thing was so cool. I really liked the idea of the under the mountain. Like, so, like, they live under a mountain. It's explanatory, but, I love that idea. That was so cool. But, Armesia, yeah, I don't like her. She ain't cool. If I had to pick a favorite villain, well, I don't think we really know who the villain is in Thrown Glass. I mean, it's gonna be the king, right? But I don't know who the villain's gonna be in Thrown Glass. But this is the villain for this first book, Armesia, and she was a good villain. I approve. I liked her a lot. She was cool. She knew what she was doing. She had this whole thing planned out at the end. And when everything was like revealed, I was like, whoa, what do you mean this was planned? What? Oh my gosh, the task Farrah had to do. So Tamlin's captured, and then Farrah goes under the mountain, and she has to do these 3 tasks. And my favorite one was the first one with the worm. That one was so much fun to read. How she started building the trap, and since the worm was blind, she put all that mud on her, and it was so smart. And I was like, and the bone ladder, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Yes, I learned very much on how to build a trap from Farrah. A lesson by Farrah, how to build a trap when you fall into a pit of mud and there's a bunch of bones. And then what was the second one? The second one was with the I don't remember. What was the second one? I don't remember, but I remember the third one with the killing. That kind of reminded me of in Divergent. Yeah, it was Divergent. When Trace within the simulation had to kill her parents. That's what it reminded me of. And how then Tamlin was the third one. And I'm just like, wait a minute, Tamlin's over there, but he's not over there. Just, what do you mean? I was so confused, and I was just like, it was that stupid ATAR guy, and I was like, what are you doing here? I didn't know you could transform into people. I forgot about the ATAR guy. When he showed up, when she like arrived to under the mountain and he was there, I was like, who are you? I don't remember this guy. It's probably because this took me so long to read, and I didn't take notes, which I'm regretting so hard. I don't remember ATAR, but my favorite villain was definitely Armesia. She was cool. I really did like her. I mean, I hate her a lot, but like after finishing the book, I'm just like, but she's so cool. Like, she planned all of this. And her riddle, so the answer to her riddle was love, and that's what I kind of figured. I was like, I mean, Farrah's fighting for her true love. So wouldn't the answer to the riddle be love? And then it was. And I was like, boom! I got something right. I predicted something in a book, and I got it right. Why? Because I never get predictions for books right. So whenever I do, I feel proud of myself. But, oh my gosh. So the biggest question is, the biggest thing I have to talk about is, am I either Team Tamlin or Team Ryasan? I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I'm sorry. But, I'm Team Tamlin. I think I already said that. Tamlin. And, okay, don't get me wrong before you guys say anything. I do like Ryasan. Ryasan, Ryan, however you say his name. I do like the guy because like, he's so protective and caring of Farah, and I really liked what he did, even though this whole bargain thing, I'm not too upset about the bargain thing. It's just a week with him every month. But now, since she's a high fae, she's immortal, that means forever. Okay, maybe I don't like this that much. But that's not too bad as a bargain, right? It was gonna be a full month, so at least it's a week now. But, Ryan, I liked him. I mean, he healed her arm, and, you know, just, I like him, okay? He's not a bad guy, but Tamlin, if we had to choose, if I had to choose, I'm picking Tamlin, because Tamlin loves her and cares for her, and is just so awesome, and, like, I love him. And plus, you know, Ryan, he was Mercia's whore. So, that's the only downside of Ryan. But Tamlin, I'm picking Tamlin because Tamlin's so awesome. And Farah is in love with him. I mean, she went to under the mountain for him. I mean, why would she all of a sudden fall in love with Ryan after everything she went with Tamlin? Why would she switch? That's insane. And I guess I understand later on in the book, I was like, oh, I guess I understand now why everyone's like Team Ryan, but Tamlin's gonna win, okay? Tamlin's gonna win, and just wait for it. And, like, now they're immortal. See, yeah, Farah's a high fae, which was, oh my gosh, how is she a high fae? Like, Tamlin was like, this was the only way we could save you, but I was like, how? How did you do this? Who did this? Did Tamlin do it? Did Ryan do it? Did Lucian do it? How did she become high fae? I need explained. We were just told that. I was like, Farah, ask him. How? Just... But, good thing is, Farah is alive and she's a high fae. She's immortal. So, her and Tamlin are going to live forever at the Spring Court Manor House and have high fae children and live happily ever after together. And maybe Ryan could join us, you know? Maybe, you know, he'll probably show up. He's gonna show up again. Trust me, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think the new plot line for book 2 is gonna be when Ryan and Farah were saying goodbye. Ryan said, like, his last goodbye, and then he looked at Farah and stumbled. And then Farah was like, what's wrong? And then he left. He disappeared into thin air. And I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? Did Ryan see something in Farah's face, like the future? And he was so scared, he stumbled. And then it was like, nope, I can't say anything. He just left. Like, is that what happened? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the books. Overall, I really liked it. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And I will see you all next time with a new video. Bye!